Hey everyone, this is JoJo and I'm here to do a video for y'all. This will be a library book haul. I haven't done one in a while, so I decided to do one now. And I got a lot of books here, but I hope not to spend too much time on each book because I don't like making long videos. I want to make it at least under 20 minutes, so yeah. So these are all the books I got recently from recent visits. So yeah. So the first book I got here is Far From the Tree by Robin Benway, and this is about these three teenagers who found out they were all siblings because they were adopted separately when they were young, and they came to find each other or something like that, and it's something to do with like talks about family and adoption and everything. So I hope to enjoy this. It seemed like I heard a lot of great things about it, and people said that if you like This Is Us, you'll enjoy this, which I never actually seen the show as a whole. I did see parts of it because of my mom. She watched it a lot and she enjoys it. So I was interested because I did know some part of the story because of my mom. So yeah. Next I got here is Fury Born by Claire Legrand. And this is the first book in a fantasy trilogy, a high fantasy about these two young women centuries apart, and one I guess is probably known as the Blood Queen, the other one is the Light Queen. I'm not really sure, but I don't know much about it. I really don't want to because all I know is that it seemed like the queen from before had like these powers of all elements. And that's all I know much about it. So this is also a book that I was currently in the list of reading, or you could say only read like one chapter. And yeah, so it seemed interesting so far. I hope to get back into this because fantasy. It seemed like it could be a really good book. I heard some good things about it. So yeah, I hope to get back in this soon. So got that. Next I picked up is Devils Within by S.F. Henson, and this is I don't know if you can call it a contemporary book. It's more like maybe like a psychological thriller, or I don't know, but it's mostly about this boy named Nate who grew up in a white supremacist community where his mom always tried to run away with him, like to take him with her if they try to run away, but they always get caught or like taken back to the community by another member. And I guess he also the main character also is some type of I don't know if you call him a killer, but he killed I guess his own father before and somebody else, I guess. And he in this I think I don't know if it's like some type of mental home, and he is finally free, but he don't want to be out there because of like things, and like he wondering if he will be able, I don't know, he have like this urge to kill, but I'm not really sure. I guess he's gonna go through some things. So we have that. This is another book I read at least one chapter from, and it seemed interesting. So I don't know. I'm going to show you the other books I get from the library that I showed you in my previous video that I'm currently reading. I also picked up Beyond a Dark Day Shore by Jessica Leigh. I don't know when, but it was recently, very recently. This is like a fantasy, Norse mythology, and like a little bit in there, so we got that. Also picked up Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, not too long ago either. And contemporary. And of course I picked up volume 1 and 2 of Twinkle Stars by Natsuki Takaya. These are very recent, and I finished this a couple of days ago, and I'm currently in the middle of this, or not really the middle, but like the beginning of this. And I really enjoyed this series. Let me show you some of the art because I remember I didn't show you any of the art from last time. So let me see if I can find something here. There's some art right there. I hope you see that. yeah, so this is like I said, very cute. It has some type of like the main character had like a dark past in some way, and like this one guy seems to have some type of thing going on himself, which I do not understand yet. Hopefully things will open up in a later volume, or maybe the volume I'm currently reading. So yeah, really enjoying this so far. Got these two. Got no space in my bed. Next, I got here is a graphic novel, and this is the Backstagers, Volume 2. And this is The Show Must Go On, this Volume 2. This is by James Tynion the Fourth. I don't think I pronounced that name right. Ryan Sy and Walter Baymont. And this is Volume 2. This is mostly about these students who are like the backstagers who like help the props and lighting, and every time when there's a play, they like the back people who do all the reset the set and stuff. But their little backstage is actually some type of secret world that is here's some of the arts, very beautiful. Their world is a little different and unique, and it's just very fun. I already had like read the first one, and this is mostly like almost like a mixture of like I don't know if you can call it Adventure Time, but like Adventure Time and the art remind me of Steven Universe a little bit. It just looks like this volume gonna be really cool. I can't wait to read that. This looks so cool. Alright, next I got here is The Call by Peter O'Gillen. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is some type of horror, I believe, book. Like a horror book. Thriller maybe. But I don't know much about it. All I know it seems like something to do with the thing called The Call, where people have to answer to the call, and I don't know, bad things happen or creepy things happen, or maybe something coming after them and they have to run and maybe survive. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's a kind of a scary horror book. Don't really like scary horror things, but I just want to like branch out a little bit. Next I got here is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a adult high fantasy about this about a person named Nahiri, that's alright, who doesn't believe in magic, and she kind of like one of those people who like do fake prophecies and stuff. I guess she somehow stumbled upon a genie, right? I think it's a genie, and she has to go to this land or something, but I'm not really sure. But it's a fantasy. Here's the map. The map is nice, very pretty. I want to show you the map to the other book I just recently showed. So yeah, I can't wait to read that one because I've been wanting to check that one out for a while. So here's the map for this one. I don't know if I showed you the map, but yeah, some cool maps. Alright, next is Invisible Ghosts by Robin Schneider, and this is a contemporary. Do not know much else about it. I think it's something to do with the main character's ghost brother. I'm not really sure, but yeah, don't know what it's about. It seems like it could be very interesting. Mostly, I wanted to pick this up because the cover is like really beautiful, and I did read one of her books before, and I enjoyed it. So I hope to enjoy this one too. Alright, next I got here is a manga, and this is Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash, and this is an original story is by Jumanji. I don't know if that's that. And art is by Mutsumi or something Akubashi. I don't know if you can see that, but those are the people who create this. And this is volume 1. I think this was usually a light, they call it light novel, and somehow it became a manga. And it also has an anime. So I don't know much about this. It's mostly seems like this people wake up in this fantasy like world. We don't know if they're in like some kind of video game or they just like in this fantasy world. They don't remember anything. That's what I heard it was about. And they go around and try to kill goblins and stuff. Let me show you some art here. Let me see if there's any good art. The art seems like, simple, not very fantastic. Maybe some scenes It's very good. Here's like the standard artwork, but it seemed nice to me. I think there's some parts here that they have like some really nice art, especially with the characters up close, but not really sure. I'm trying to find some art here, but can't really see any. Just can't see. Okay, so I want to get just to check it out, check out more manga, and hopefully maybe even check out the anime. Another manga I got here is I Am a Hero by Kingo Hanazawa, and this is a zombie manga series. This is the first volume of the Animus. I think how you pronounce it, like it's like 2 or 3 in 1, and I think it's 2 in 1. But this is by Dark Horse. It's a zombie manga series. I heard really good things about it. It said it's like the best manga series ever. So I hope to really do enjoy this. The artwork is more like kind of like more of a realistic style of Japanese people instead of like the anime like style with 2 big eyes and everything. But this is like more realistic in a way, and just some parts right here just get creepy like this. What is going on? But yeah, we have that. Next I got here is another fantasy, and this is the Dinosaur Lords by Victor Milan. And don't know much about this. All I know it seems like it's about dinosaurs. People live with dinosaurs side by side. They mostly use the dinosaurs as like I don't know, they own it, like war animals, like maybe like horses, pets. I don't know about like horses, but like they use them for war. And let me see if there's any maps in here. Map is like a little different, but still cool. So yeah, it's a high fantasy. Don't know much else about it, but I can't wait to get into this. This is very interesting. Next I got here is 2 contemporary books, romantic contemporary. The first one, fix this computer a little bit. The first one is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sunhan Manan. I don't think I pronounced that right. I'm sorry, but yeah, this came out I think last year, right? I heard some really good things. I mean, actually mixed things about this. Some people love it, some people didn't like it as much, but it's a romantic comedy. Well, I think it's a romantic comedy, or more like a contemporary romance, and it seemed very interesting. I hope to enjoy this. I know it's about these 2 teenagers who are supposed to be like arranged to get married, and they met each other at the summer camp, at a computer or web design summer camp, and yeah, we'll see how it is. Oh yeah, also in like in the middle of I guess what chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 3 of this book, and it seems interesting so far, so I hope to enjoy it. Next I got here is From Twinkle with Love, and this is I don't know. All I know is this is her second book of the same author who wrote this. Of course, you can tell it's kind of similar, especially with the styles, but nice. This is mostly about this girl who wants to be a director and want to create her own movie, I guess. And something to do with romance too. I don't know much else about it, but it seemed like it could be another cute read. So, yeah, I hope to enjoy this one too. And the last book I got here is another contemporary called Stay Sweet by Sahan Vivian. Savan Vivian, right? Yeah, I don't know. And this is a contemporary romance about this. What do they call this thing again? A ice cream. I don't know if it's a shop, but it's like an ice cream stand. Yeah, ice cream stand. And the employees are mostly all female. Until I think one of the new employees is a guy, and I guess the main character and that guy will probably like have like a summer romance. And yeah, and I think it also deals with friendship too, so it's very cute. Get that on the side. It's very summery. Just maybe want to get some ice cream right now. So yeah, we have this. It's a contemporary romance. So yeah, those are all the books I got recently from the library, and that's a lot. And I didn't went over 20. I didn't even reach 20. I didn't even reach 18. That's good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below, tell me what you think of the books I got from the library. Tell me what you're currently reading, or what you've got from the library recently, or bought, or I don't know. We can have a little conversation about the books we read or something. Down below. Please like, subscribe, and if you want to see me, if you want to follow me on social media, the links will be down below. And I hope I see you again soon. Bye.